many things are happening. Did he pick up the phone? Give me that phone. Hello, Mr. President. Hey, this is your girl, Adeile. The thing don't cut off. Don't worry, I'll make sure that he sees this episode. What's up, my people? It's your girl, Adeile. How is it possible? How is it possible? Have you guys seen the details of that budget that our new president submitted? Something is terribly wrong, my people. I heard that the Minister of Health said that what he submitted is different from what he saw when he went to defend the budget in front of the senators. Now he's saying that maybe it is the rats that are causing Lassa fever that have changed the numbers from what he submitted. And it's not only him. Even the Ministry of Education is now telling us they don't know how 10 billion extra got added to what they submitted the first time. I'm saying, hey, was this thing added, or you were hoping that the senators would not discover the 10 billion extra, and now they discovered it and you're telling us you're not the one that added it? Nigeria, where are all the bogus numbers coming from? Now, the one that baffles me most is the money allocated for the president and the vice president's upkeep. Not only were many of the allocations repeated, but there's a lot of overpricing going on. And obviously, a lot of misplaced priority syndrome. Why does the vice president need 4 million naira for books? For what? What kind of books is he buying already? Buy me, not well. I know. I met him before. He's a very nice guy. My God, what exactly are you trying to buy with 4 million? What kind of books? Are they bringing them from space? This money is more than the total allocation for books for 11 federal polytechnics in Nigeria. 4.9 million. Tori Kenny. Last year, this same thing for the vice president was allocated 7.5 million naira. The way I see it, they just copied the previous budget and changed the numbers. Meanwhile, Mr. President already told us that they will be operating on a zero-based budget, which means that they were supposed to write completely new budget and not go ahead with what the previous administration was using. Now, these people have lied to us. Not only that, why do we need 3.8 billion for the State House Medical Center? I mean, that is the hospital in Aso Rock, no? So 3.8 billion naira. How much is that in dollars? That is almost $20 million. Now that naira has dropped, it's about 19 million plus, no? So, my dear, check how much they allocated for the hospital in my village. You don't know my village? Oh, they are Go Meta. It's not on the list. That's what I thought. The name of my village is not on the list. And you see that? They said 308 million naira would go into constructing a new VIP wing at the clinic. You see, Nigerians need to stop this whole VIP thing. Let everybody get what other people are getting. Do they have two heads? Just because they've been elected or selected or appointed into a position. Now they are getting VIP wing. 308 million naira for VIP without buying equipment, because there is a 3.2 billion for equipment and supplies for this same State House Medical Center. And that is apart from the 203 million naira for drugs and medical supplies. You see, it's like they're writing the same thing in two ways. Supplies and then medicine. What is supply? What is a medicine? And on top of that, there's a 7.5 million naira for the vice president's medical expenses. Do they charge the vice president for his own treatment at Aso Rock Hospital? Or is it that they will be flying him abroad with this 7.5 million naira? I don't understand. And then the presidential spokesperson released a statement about this. That is my father, Madam Gabashu. He was disputing what some newspapers reported, that this money that they want to spend on Aso Rock Hospital is more than the budget for the construction of hospitals nationwide. I thought the man would say, oh, not lie. We are not spending 3.8 billion naira on the Aso Rock Hospital. I said, my Oga, why now? How many times do I have to tell you that I'm on speed dial? All you have to do is call my number 0000018. You know my number. Everybody knows my number. You've not called me once. And my advice can be very expensive. I know that. But for you, I will make exception. I can give you free advice. You know that. All you were supposed to say is, I want to release a statement. Adeile, what should I say? And I will say, instead of telling us that what you want to spend is not as much as what you allocated for hospitals nationwide, talk about what you want to spend. It is ridiculous. 3 billion naira and Tori Kenny. Now this is where it gets crazy. There's a 322 million naira to link a cable from the driver's rest home to the presidential villa. I need some water. 322 million to link a cable to the driver's toilet. Or what am I saying? Hold on, please. Wait a minute. I need my glasses. There must be a mistake somewhere. 322 million to link the cable to the driver's toilet. What? Why does he need a cable in the toilet? You see all the drama going on in this country we call Nigeria. Cable in the... What kind of cable in the toilet? Well, what do you do in your toilet? Not me to sit down and do your thing and get up? What, are you watching television in your toilet? Wait a minute. These glasses are not seeing correctly. There's another 213 million to link another cable from the guest house to the gate inside Aso Rock. Supposed to use for the betterment of my country. They're linking cable to the gate of the Aso Rock. What are they doing with cable at the gate? Cable at the toilet. Aso Rock people. They want to fire everybody inside Aso Rock. Do these people just sit down and come up with numbers, or do they smoke something before they write the numbers? Hold on, I'm not done. Now the president allocated 618 million naira for the installation of electrical lighting and fittings at the villa. Electrical lighting and 618 million. The way they call this million makes me wonder. There are 365 days in a year. This year, 366 days because it is a leap year. And so if they are spending 618 million naira on installing lighting, that means every day they will be spending 1.6 million. What? The devil is a liar. Does that make sense to you? And then they wrote the same thing in another way. They said they need 371 million naira for the installation of electrical distribution boards and other cables. I said, this is the same thing in two different words. There's a 387 million naira, by the way, inside that budget for the general renovation of Aso Rock guest house. 300 and something million for guest house. Furniture alone, they said it will cost 45 million naira. You see why I'm telling you that something is fundamentally wrong with the fundamentals of our foundation in Nigeria? What happened to the furniture that they do not bought? Why do we need 45 million for new furniture? There are so many ridiculous things on that budget, the 2016 national. Guess me, Mr. President. Actually, wait, hold on. Did I mention that there's a 22 million naira budgeted for residential rents at the State House? Mr. President is here. He's here. Mayoga, what's up? How you doing? Yes, it's me again. So, are you paying rent to stay inside Aso Rock? Who are you paying this rent to? Is it true? They said that you are paying rent 22 million. And then I heard that you want to eat with 436 million naira. And you know that is more than 1 million naira per day on food for you and your vice president. My Nigerian people, how much do you spend on food per day? And that is not to mention the 20 million naira proposed for sporting and games equipment. That is for the presidential air fleet. I mean, the list goes on. There's a 904 million naira for brand new cars. Yes, apart from the 256 million for car tires and batteries and toolboxes. Seriously, what is going on? Oga Buhari, what is going on? How could you? Did you read this budget? So much for we are operating with zero-based budget. All this tells me is that nothing has changed. And how did this thing pass second reading at the Senate and the House of Representatives? My Oga, you really need to wake up. You need to wake up. We are crying that Naira has depreciated and the oil price has gone down. But the way I see it, more than 50% of the things on this budget are extremely unnecessary, extremely inflated. Even if we borrow money or even if Naira was doing well and we don't need to borrow money. Is this how responsible governments spend money? 322 million naira to link cable to the driver's toilet. Who is deceiving who? Get your acts together. The two of you and the vice president. Yes, get your acts together. This is Mama talking right now. Let me talk. If you've not seen the budget, go and read it. Make all the changes. My proposal is they should cancel the whole budget and write a new one. One that will be reasonable. Yes, Mr. President and Vice President. I'm watching the two of you on Plasma TV and I'm not the only one. Nigerians are also watching you. You guys know I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.